was meant to go to Bristol today, but it's a red weather warning sign, and all my friends have thought, nah. I mean, we've got a refund on the hotels and that, so it's all good. All the bridges are like locked off from Wales and that, so it's quite serious, I suppose. I mean, to me, it's just a bit windy, but it could be different elsewhere. Like trees are falling down and that, but I've seen it worse. But anyway, so it's a day of cozy printing, cozy admin, cozy get some new listings up, get a pot of coffee on, and just kind of blaze through the day. Saturday today, but it doesn't. To me, it's just like another day in it. Like, you know, still listings going out. Tomorrow's not a post day. I think you can drop stuff at the post office, but it won't get sent out till Monday. So you can leave it till Monday, but it's getting a bit tight for Christmas as well. So I think usually I'll just wait till Monday, especially now I've got the time. And I'm doing extra runs to the post office because of the Christmas stuff. So you know, everyone, you know, if I can save you a day, I will. Whereas usually I'd wait 2 days every second or third day, so it'd be like Tuesday, Friday, and then Monday, Thursday. Tuesday, Friday, Monday, Thursday, and there'd be my post days. And I might do a Saturday run if I'm passing the post office, but that would usually be the default for postage. But yeah, still learning about the printer. Photos are great on it. Flat color, you gotta go all out, like best setting you can do. I'm slouching. I wonder I've got a bad back. Oh shit. Got a new car, still figuring that out as well. But like, so on the printer, I don't know if this is just the older printers, but the blade doesn't quite sit flush. So, you know, I wanted to get 2 blades, one with the 60 degree and one with the 45, or one with a 45 and one with a 45, but one's for cutting with laminate on, which I can do now. I did it last night, cuts really nice. And one without, so I can just quickly switch over the blades instead of like, you know, each time just doing, you know, eyeballing it and then human error. I mean, you should always do a test cut anyway, so maybe it's not that big of a deal, but I haven't even had the pro forma for that order. The guys are kind of lacking, to be honest with you. I've been let down by 2 suppliers already as well. Said they're coming, they didn't come. Call them up. Oh, it's on the way. It's not here. So it's the joys of it, isn't it? It's all part of the fun. It's all growing pains. It's what I signed up for. And yeah, so for me, if the old printer, if the cutter is kind of, you have to sort of, if you put it all the way down, it touches the bottom, so you've got to like lift it up slightly, and that means I have to get like eyeball it. It's about 4 or 5 mil. I mean, I can make it work, it's fine, but for me, I would prefer if I had it flush. I will give them a call on Monday and say, is that how it's meant to be, or have you sent the wrong blade holders? Because it's not ideal. It's a workaround. It will be fine, but you know, I think it's sort of the reason why the older machines are the older machines. And there's a part of me that thought, oh, I wonder if I should just get like a brand new Roland on finance. And it's like, is that too much? Because I mean, there'd be other problems, isn't there? Because it's like, no matter what you do, there's going to be growing pains. So maybe this, having that blade so it's not flush, might come in handy somehow. I don't know, but we'll find out. But you know, if all goes to plan, this machine will just be a backup machine eventually, where I will get a new machine out, either rented or on finance against the business. So, and I'll move out of my flat and have a little unit. Yeah, units you can get nice little tucked away ones as well. You don't want it too tucked away so you can get deliveries and stuff, but you can even just hire out like a couple of desks and then change the desk for the printer. So no, that wouldn't work. No, forget I said that. I'm not going to edit this out, but if I was good at editing, I would say edit this out. I'm getting better. I'm slowly remembering. I don't know how to get the crustiness out. So I'm really good at like illustrating stuff, and I export as a PNG, but the PNG has this little white crustiness around the logo, and as I kind of think it's funny, but it doesn't look professional. So I need to get that professional cap on and do it properly. Maybe there's a very slight stroke on it that I've never noticed. I'm just trying to think of if anything that's a problem on my end, or I could export it as an EPS. Does Premiere Pro accept that? That'd be a vector. PNG isn't vector, is it? PNG is raster image. But anyway, little update video. Cozy printing. I'll put a couple of clips in at the end of this of just what's going on today. Yeah, I always look so fat in the image. I promise you, it's just my cheeks, but yeah. Cozy printing. Let's go. Just got the polymeric come in, application tape, and magnet. The thing with magnet is they never measure it properly. So if you get like 8 meters, you'll get like 7.5. It's well, again, actually I have ordered from MDP before, but yeah, they get it wrong. Like it's a bit annoying because you only know if at the end of the job. So if you have 8 meters to run and 8 meters of magnet, you only know that you don't have 8 meters of magnet at the end. So I'm not going to roll it out and bloody measure it. I ain't got the room. But yeah, look, it's cold in here. They say it's heating or eating. For me, it's heating or printing. Yeah, all right. So there's going to be new products. So even with the textures, you can get away with some of it, but there's still a bit of banding in here. So for this print on super high uni direction, it's the only way to get the banding on. It's fine, but it takes another like 10 minutes. It's fine. Again, once I get one off the print, I can put it here and get the other one printed. I'm in like batches of like 20, depending how much I want to. See, that should line up to that nicely. I impoed that, so magnet, perhaps it's a little bit short. Perhaps I could fit it better. I think that's 610. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm going to have to worry about the rollers and stuff, but it's not going to need rollers because it's going straight to magnet, and I'm going to manually cut it. But yeah, little bits of figuring out again. I'm going to go rob a bank now as well. All right. So it seems like a bit of a whinge, but I'm gonna get everything 610. Like even if I buy like a big roll, like they sent me 700 odd, and it must be about 720. 720. It's longer anyway, but I impoed everything up around 600. So I thought I was so I'd have re-impo it for the 700, but then it doesn't fit through the laminator. And I think the magnet's 610 as well. So, you know, I'm just going to stick with my original 610 sort of tolerance. Like, I probably wouldn't ever go to that because you need the rollers. So you're probably 600, maybe 590. You don't want to push your luck, and you want a bit of edge. So just in case anything goes wrong with the laminate, you can just cut it off and such. So, so I think in future. You know, you think, oh, I'm getting more for my bang for my buck. It'd be cool. It'd be all right for stickers. Cool. Yeah, no dramas. But if I have like a guideline and I think that's cool, you know, I can work around it. But then like certain jobs, like I say, look, I can utilize all this space. But if I have the template, it just makes my life easier, basically. Ooh, got the magnet. I've got 10 meters of magnet. Cost like 80 odd quid with tax. It's fucking heavy. They do squat challenges in some warehouses with this. Got some. a care sheet. That's kind of cool. I'm not going to read that. I know this. I know the material quite well, but there we go. That's interesting. Like if any customers have a question, I'm like, right, I've got a little tester. 0.85. It's expensive stuff. So yeah, I saw that video of that girl who has the magnet machine. It goes around and, you know, cuts them, and I think it domes them as well. I think for me, just magnets. Like I'm going to do them 4x6. I think I've said before, but like, so it's like a disposable camera, and I'm going to do little squares. You can buy a set of 9 of them, and that's like sort of like an Instagram sort of like layout, you know, you can have on your fridge. So that's and I might do them sort of album cover sizes as well. 4.5 inch, maybe 5 inch by 5 inch. I'm obviously going to do van signs. I've done them before, and then I'd just say, look, so it'd be 500 by 500 or 600 by 600. If your van sign is like rectangle, I'll say, look, I can offer you up another little, you know, you've bought 600 by 600. So, you know, if your van comes in the middle, feel free to have those 2 little, you know, offcuts or whatever. But yeah, so you're paying for what you use, but the artwork would only apply for one logo, say. So they say, oh, can you just put some other stuff there? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I can do, but imagine if like now I've got to cut smaller logos or whatever, so I stick 10 little logos on magnets, and it's like that, you know, it's not part of the cost, is it? So I might say to him, for the first time, yeah, but second time, what I'll do is I'll let you have this, then you can buy, like, I'll give you a discount code for you can buy the discounted smaller squares, and that will pay for the labor, because labor is mainly what print is. Like, you know, the costs, inks and materials, you know, per like little, you know, 6x8, 4x6, it's not crazy expensive, but when you buy big boys like this, that's when it starts mounting up. So if you think about the costs that go into a 4x6 magnet, it's mainly labor. So when people start asking me to cut more and more and more, it's things sometimes people don't consider for a job. They're like, they don't realize how much labor goes into it. They've already agreed to it, and they're just there like moaning to themselves, like, why didn't I'm doing a job now, and I'm probably not going to make any money on it because you know, I've been a silly sausage. And I think I've been in it for too long to know. Yeah, look, lovely colour. But if you come over to the bi-directional, which I try to get away with because I thought pictures, some of them look wicked, but when it comes to the blue here, you see the banding. So I'm just going to run it high settings all day long, and there we go. That's the plan.